Hello, gorgeous soul family. Welcome to Eringy. I am Erin, and welcome to your new moon energy forecast for August 2023. If you haven't done one of these with me before, the new moon is all about embracing new opportunities and new beginnings. And these sorts of readings really serve to help you find a path that is more aligned with where your soul wants to be. So everything's all synchronistic. So if you're listening or watching this, then just know that these messages are specifically for you. So grab a pen and paper. That way you can jot down your own insights, and let's get started. Alrighty, gorgeous. So let's get straight into it. Where are you now as the new moon enters your life? Where are you? You are where you need to be. And we'll just leave it at that. No, you are in a perfect spot. You've been using your third eye, so you've really been connecting with your intuition. It seems to be something that you are relying a little more on these days, as opposed to sort of the mental aspect of making decisions. That's brilliant. So your intuition, that's your inner knowing, your inner wisdom. That's sort of the way in which you are able to take information from a higher consciousness and bring that into your existence here as a human. So that's incredible. This third eye chakra is where you are right now. So that's what I'm saying. You are connecting with your intuition. But another thing that you are doing way more now is you're using the power of imagination. So rather than you deciding on something and then just trying to actively go about doing it, you are now starting just to take a bit of a step back, surrendering that need to control. Because remember, the theme for this month of August is about surrender. So if you haven't checked out the monthly theme for this and the reading for that, highly recommend. Just not yet though. Let's continue. But yeah, so it's the ability to let go of control. And instead you're starting to imagine what it would feel like or what it would be like to do what you want to do, be who you want to be, have what you want to have, those sorts of things. So your imagination is such a superpower. I feel like it's not used enough, or it's not talked about enough, but certainly the third eye chakra is the energy center that allows you to use your imagination. So that's where you're at right now. And that is amazing. So because the new moon is about growing into something or working towards something, like creating a goal, let's have a look at that. You're not necessarily, it feels like you're working a lot more on yourself than anything else. And I feel like you are coming to terms with the fact that that is necessary before you can actually see anything physically. So you are really starting to charge up the solar plexus area. This actually came up in the full moon reading as well. The solar plexus area is your powerhouse of emotions. It's also your ability to be courageous and strong and confident. So you're really utilizing that, and you are really stepping into the stronger version of who you are. So you're not kind of taking any more crap anymore. It's brilliant. You're just standing up for yourself way more, and you're really being quite assertive, in a good way, assertive as to who you are, what you want, who you want to become. And you're not making any apologies for that. And I really love that. That is wonderful. You're also seeking to kind of do something for yourself. So it's like it's almost like you're in competition with yourself. And I hope this is making sense to you. It's a little like, well, I want to see how far I can go. I want to see what potential there is within me. I want to see what I can accomplish. So there are a lot of I's in that, and that's not a bad thing, because this is your universe, right? This is your life. Of course, it's going to be I in it. So you are taking everything and you are just basically sort of seeing, what can I do with this? How far can I go with this? And it's not so much it's not a punishment. You're not doing this to yourself. You're doing it for yourself because you feel stronger now and you feel more capable and you're kind of less concerned about the outcome and really just excited about the journey. So that is amazing. This is a very new thing for you, okay? So I'm sort of sensing here that you are done with the old, you're ready for the new, and it's a big new. So it's like a whole other chapter of your life. I'm going to sit with this a little longer, just so I'm making sure that I'm kind of ticking all of those boxes that they want to sort of pass on to you. I feel like what they're sort of saying is that for you to be able to bring your goals to fruition, sometimes you're not going to know the journey. Sometimes you're not going to know every single step. It's best if you can just kind of chunk it down and just focus on kind of what's a little bit ahead, but not too far. Because if we focus too much on the really like long-term goal, it's going to feel super overwhelming. And I mean, the minute you feel overwhelmed, you've got to wonder, well, what kind of energy am I creating if that's the case? It's not going to be good energy. So, but if you can just go, okay, look, yes, that's the end goal, like way over there. That's kind of where I want to go. But I'm just going to take a little step back here and I'm just going to focus just here. All right. That's way more manageable. Okay. So you don't have to know every single step. It'll all come to you as you continue to work on your intuition. You're opening up that third eye chakra. All of the unknowns will be known to you when it's perfect timing, okay? So don't try and freak out and, think that you have to know every single thing, because you don't. That's very, very clear here. Alrighty, so that's your tool. This is a resource for you. No longer looking too far ahead, just focusing on what you know here in the present moment, working with that particular energy. The new moon and the energy of the moon will encourage and support you, as well as your spiritual support team. So just know you aren't alone. And remember too, this is a collective reading. It means that what you're going through is very similar to what I'm going through. We're all in this together. How nice does that feel, right? It just feels so good when we know we're all in this together. Okay, so what is the resource? What else can this beautiful lunar energy, the new moon, bring into your life? I'm going to sit with this one as well for a little second. I feel like it's just a little more like self-belief, because we've been saying that this is a very internal year. It's really you having way more confidence, okay? So tapping into the solar plexus chakra, way more confidence in your abilities, because you've got this and you can do this. Whatever it is that you're putting your mind to, you can achieve it. So we've got the Sun card coming up here. The Sun is all about new beginnings. It's about bringing life into your life. Okay, so the energy, energizing. So it's about momentum and movement. And ironically too, above that, we've got accelerated motion card, which again is all about movement. So I feel like once you start to appreciate that all you need to focus on is just that little bit ahead of you, not too far ahead, you're going to start to go, okay, cool, now I've got momentum. So you're going to work, this is a really good progressive way of reaching your goals. And you're going to find that there'll be the movement that's needed at the exact amount of time, which is wonderful. I'm going to sit with this just a little bit longer. Anything else? Yeah, they're basically just sort of saying it's the confidence. The confidence or lack of confidence is the thing that can really hold you back. It can slow things down. And it's not to sort of say that you need to become like super cocky and arrogant about it. Well, you're not like that anyway. But it's not saying that. It's just sort of being, okay, just be true to yourself. Come on, you've got to really champion yourself, okay? No relying on other people to tell you whether you can or not. It is nice, yeah, to receive the validation from other people, but it is way more powerful to receive that validation from yourself, that self-confidence. So I really do feel like that even though that might not seem like a very powerful resource, as you are working with this energy right now, you're going to feel it. It is a powerful resource. And it's really something that needs to continue to stick with you, that confidence, that self-empowerment. And just know that this is a whole new chapter of your life. It's a really exciting time. I'm excited for you and I because we are collective. So work on strengthening your intuition, work on just that being the first point of call when you are, pardon me, unsure about something. Just ask yourself, well, what does my inner knowing say about that? What does my heart say about that? What does my spirit have to say about that? Work on really, strengthening that self-empowerment, that resilience that you have. And just know that you've got this, and know that you don't always have to know every step of the way to actually decide that that's the path you want to take. Okay, so that's, in essence, that's exactly what Spirit really wishes to pass on to you. That's the energy of this new moon. So I really hope you enjoy it. I am sending you so much love. Namaste.